need my love, baby, oh so bad. You're not the only one I've ever had. And if I say I want to set you free, don't you know you'll be in misery? They call me Dr. Love. They call me Dr. Love.
Good morning. It is May 29, 2011. This is Cliff Potts. Welcome. I am going to talk a little bit about my observations of people today, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about the show. So here we go. Observations of people. If you pay any attention to the internet at all, you'll notice that there's one side or the other is calling some faction being Sheeple. This bothers me a great deal because it's not, it's a good cat call. It's, what do you want to call it? Schoolyard politics, if you want to call it that. And it's equally as juvenile. The one thing that I've noticed in, the 53 years I've been around is that most people are not dumb. They have a lot of information. They don't blindly follow the pack in most cases. They are only interested in knowing enough to make a living, whatever their particular occupation happens to be. I wouldn't call it a profession anymore, because you can get thrown out of a profession simply because we have far too many corporations out there which have the power to define the individual who works within them. So it's a little hard. And of course, the corporation has the ability to get rid of them when it suits their purpose. Whoever works for these firms basically works at their pleasure, and once that is over, then it's out the door with you as a worker. So having a profession is almost negligible anymore. And you can easily put in 10 years in a field and then have that field cut out from under you. So you can't call it a profession. So you're back down to an occupation, whatever it happens to be that you're doing for a living. Anyway, most people learn enough to get by on their occupation, and that's all they're interested. The rest of the time, when they're not at work, which constitutes 1/3 of their life, they want to enjoy the other 2/3. They want to sleep when they want to sleep. They want to play when they want to play. And they're not interested in the big picture, because understanding the big picture is, shall we say, don't want to use the word confusing, but that seems to be the best word to come to mind right now. They know intuitively, instinctively, and on a pragmatic basis that understanding the big picture doesn't do them a lick of good in regards to what they're doing as an occupation. Matter of fact, most people are very well aware that if you do have an opinion of the big picture that does not fit well with the opinion of others, especially your supervisors and your managers, that you can find yourself out of a job. I know of a few people who this has happened to. On my Facebook account, I know a couple of people it's happened to. And there's some speculation that may be why I'm also out of the mix right now. So I cannot call these people dumb. I cannot call them stupid. I don't see that. I see them as functional and pragmatic in their approach, and they're trying to, as I said once a long time ago about the rules of life, they're trying to go through their life in such a way that it doesn't, that they can have a reasonable amount of prosperity and ignore the bigger issues. So, that's one of my pet peeves. That's why I don't like to call people stupid or sheeple or any of the other derogatory terms, even if they don't agree with me. I don't feel that they are, that they're stupid. At the same time, doesn't mean I'm going to agree with them either. Now, as far as these videos are concerned, I'm kind of curious what's going on with them. I'm looking, you know me, I'm trying to work with numbers, and I'm trying to work with views here. I have had some input from friends, you know, do more documentary type, which I've tried to do, and have ended up with results that, you know, are still negligible. Then I have other friends that say do more music video types, which of course you bump up into certain legal barriers. I mean, you know, I can throw a music sound bed onto a video that I've done myself and edited myself, but then you're borderlining on infringement on the copyright of the music that you use. And of course, if I was doing my own music, it would probably, and by the way, I don't play anything, so, you know, I'm a tech head. At least I used to be. And I played with electronics. So, what was I going to say with this? You bump up into issues with YouTube. Now, YouTube has created an environment where you can use other people's music, and they just simply tack advertisement onto your video, which is, you know, that's fine. I understand that. And I don't mind, because none of this stuff is professional. But I still have yet to find that magic formula for making this work. And I know one of the issues working against me is my age. You know, I'm well aware of that. So, you know, what are you gonna do with it? You know, we want fresh young faces out there saying the same thing that us older gentlemen and ladies can say. And you don't want to see a wrinkled brow dancing across your video screen for 7 minutes and 13 seconds. Well, anyway, that's all I have to say for today in my usual disjointed way. I bid you peace. May your God go with you. And as always, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye for now.
But don't you know that no one alive can always be an angel when things go wrong?